Hello everyone, today is Thursday, I think it's 25th of June, and I'm still a bit taken from that the fox have taken away all the chickens. The hens are gone, and I didn't get too much done in the garden. As you can see here, Spot, one of the black cats, he's really interested in gardening, as you can see. I think now he's kind of taking care of pruning the mint. Well, I didn't do too much in the garden since last time. I did a vlog, was made just 2 days before the fox accident, but I don't really feel for posting it now because the chickens were a lot in it, so I just have to make another kind of update. Well, as you can see, the cats are helping. Spot is very energetic in gardening. What also happened is I have planted, doesn't look very much from it now, clematis, several kinds. Here is the romantica, here's another one over there, and these are sunflowers. Hopefully they won't get all eaten. The big problem here in this garden is that we have a lot of Spanish slugs, and they are really horrible in eating all kind of plants. Yeah, what I've been doing is I recovered one of these poles from another part of the garden, and because I suddenly thought it got the right length to be a border here, I'm not really sure if I should dig it down a bit or if it just can lay on the ground. It's fairly heavy. It's not really to keep anything, it's more like keeping me from stepping at things I planted. What I am planting though is oxalis. It's some kind of clover, and it's red, and now the cat is pushing on my camera. And I have been planting this because this oxalis, I got them from, oh please Spot, don't rug everything around. Actually got them from my mother some years ago, and the only place in the garden that they establish themselves is into the big plastic polytunnel. So what I've been doing, Spot, you see here is on, he's interfering. Yeah, and I have been replanting them in little pots, letting them be there for a while, and now I'm have been planting them out. The thought is that I'm going to plant these oxalis all along this beam. Well, I didn't get too much done, so it's not really very much to report about. The experimental dahlia is kind of getting big. Hopefully it will bloom this year. I don't think I will get any berries on the gooseberries. Maybe because they stand a bit too shady. Could also be that they actually had a lot of berries last year when they were in pots. So they might be a bit exhausted. And as you can see here, I have a faithful companion advising about the garden. Yeah, Another thing that is actually soon going to be happening is, I'm going to change view again. You see here my little greenhouse. So you can open it. This looks really terrible. It really looks terrible in here now. You see here is an all experimental chandelier she made a few years ago, and it still lights. These ones are actually solar lights, and it got real prism, crystal glass prisms. But what I'm going to do in here, the greenhouse is going to be a painting studio for some days. You see here, big boards. We put them on the floor, and this little table will be painted black with a special metal paint. And these two pieces here from an old bed will be also painted with a special paint. I have, of course, it's thistles here. I have to weed some first to get rid of all the thistles. But as you can see, this is actually an old IKEA bed, 120 centimeters wide, with all these lovely little knobs and little nooks and crannies. Quite cute. One is lower, about to my belly button, and the other one is a little bit higher. These are going to be painted also with the black paint, and I'm going to use a special metallic paint to paint these gold. I did think a lot about painting the knobs in silver, but because it feels a little bit more goth with black and silver, but still I also want the Victorian, a little bit cake castle style, and then I decided I already had a small we call it bucket of gold paint, so I'm going to use the paint I already have. Maybe you want a closer view of the chandelier. It actually will be used for the moon garden later on. It have been charmingly a little bit rusty. You see here, it's a lot of prisms. I do really like it. And this basket shape here, this is from the thistles last year. I haven't used this greenhouse very much. This basket is actually an old lampshade that I got from someone. You see, here is the hole for the electrics. Okay, now we have a little cat in here also. It's Spot again, eagerly helping. It's like a jungle in here. Oh, he likes to climb on my old shelf for plants. Yeah, here you see him helping out. And yeah, I have been planning to do some kind of a moon garden. And this one will be used there, because it can hang on the outside also. Yeah, time to get out from the greenhouse again. The moon garden will be on the west side of the greenhouse. I showed it in some other videos. I can give you a view again with these aluminum Victorian styled furnitures. And my plan is to cut down a little bit of some trees, prune the elderberries, and yeah, have it as another nice spot to sit on in the evenings. Later on, I will do the greenhouse also. I will put slabs, concrete slabs in there, and have it as a nice place to sit when it rains. Hopefully I can do it this summer, but it's always like that, you know, that you plan and you plan and you plan and you plan, and a lot of things happens that is not planned. What I didn't plan for, hey, now comes the cat again. What I didn't plan for, but will come, whatever I do, is some days with intense heat. Yeah, it's a kitten here. The little cat. The little cat is kind of making everything shake more than usual. There will be very hot days now during the weekend, and they predict like maybe 34 degrees Celsius, and that is really, really hot. And I plan to spend it, if it gets too terrible, either by like driving around in the car, because I have we call it air conditioner in the car. I could visit my mother that have air condition in her living room, or I can just put cold water in my bathtub and sit in the bathtub reading a book or something. I just have to see what I can do. Another thing I've been thinking a lot about is actually why I do this. And I've been thinking a lot about it now for like 2 months. I've been posting a lot of things about the garden, a little bit about me and with the animals and such. I have gotten some questions that why did you do this and you don't look goth and blah blah. And the thing is, I mainly do this to document my garden, to follow its development, and maybe also give some tips and tricks for other gardeners or goth people who don't know much about gardening, to get some inspiration. Maybe it talks about plants and how you think in a garden, and yeah, there is I mean, gardening is a huge subject. It really is. And I mean, goth gardening can be so many things. I mean, it can be beautiful statues, or a statue of a grumpy dog. It can be petting your cat. You see his ear? Ow, he's actually biting my fingers. Hello, kitty. Meow, meow. You see he's biting. Ow, nej, sorry, du. Meow. Okay, I think it's like this. He noticed that I speak with someone. He wants me to just be with him and put attention to him. So he takes out his worst vampiric guys to force me. I think he wants food. Force me go